Shit's fucking hard out there. But I'm going back. I mean, just give me a few months to regroup, get my money up, and I'm out.
I'm so ATL. I'm so ATL. Get in there. Get in there. Y'all. Y'all know, like, them TikTok dances be killing me. But while I was walking the other day, let me pull you up, so I got y'all low to the ground. I feel like y'all are crooked. I hope y'all are not crooked. I feel like y'all are. If you are, then hey. But I'm walking past these little kids with so like I'm talking in it, and I was just like, these kids is too grown for their own good. But what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another day. Happy Monday. It is Vlogtober. We still going. We missed one day so far, but you know we're still kicking. There might be 2 videos in one day to fill that in. But we're just making sure we're getting things done, posting, like we're growing. We're at 161 subscribers now. So in a matter of 28 days, we went from 105 to 161. Like, and let me tell y'all something. When we went into the hotel the first time, learning the back end of YouTube Shorts was like, you know, what I was doing, like, while I was in there. Cause like, I was trying to figure out, like, I wasn't doing a podcast no more. And so I was trying to figure out, like, what can I do in the meantime? Cause I don't have nobody on my network right now. And so I started posting the shorts and it's been doing well. Like, so I've been doing that for the past 3 years, but now it's time to bring back in some more shows and whatnot, long form content. So I'm able on that channel to like learn behind the scenes with shorts. And on this channel, I'm learning behind the scenes with long form videos and titling and descriptions and thumbnails and all of that. So I'm getting like the best of both worlds, but I'm using this as an opportunity because like, I may be like, boom, let me pitch myself to work for YouTube, be a little YouTube manager, manage these influencers. So we just working, but yesterday was amazing. If you're not caught up, I'm working with a web series called Natives, and they had their fundraising event yesterday. They're trying to raise money to film the next couple episodes of the web series. So if you haven't seen that, go search for Natives on the Shared Soul Productions YouTube channel, and you're able to catch episodes 1 and 2. And then, you know, you guys can go to Seed and Spark and donate if you want to donate. You know, anything you can do helps, you know, but we're trying to amplify voices, you know, queer voices and all of that. So I'm very happy to be a part of the project. The event went really well yesterday. And you know what? It's the first time I felt back in my bag in a minute. Like, everybody kept coming up to me like, oh, you nervous? I was like, nah, like, I've been doing this. Like, I done work Fashion Week. I done did shit with BT and MTV and VH1. And so I've been doing this. And then in college, I was running the fashion shows, and in the 2010s, I was producing my own kind of content, like with a group of people. So it's just like, I've been doing this, but now like, I feel like I'm back in my bag, and I have to be in situations like I was yesterday with the type of people I was in yesterday. Cause it's just like, they people who just have ideas and they're trying to make them happen. I have not been around that in about 4 to 5 years. Like, and that's no shade to nobody. Like, if you're watching this and you knew me back then, there's no shade to you specifically. But when I was in New York, I had a very specific creative crowd that I hung around, who kept me motivated, who kept me going. You know, when I just wanted to be like, quit, like, let me just go look for a job, they'd be like, Mush, fuck that shit. Like, I need to be around that type of mentality of, nah, do what you gotta do to get this shit done. Like, whatever you need, let me know. So I'm very excited to have been a part of that yesterday. I just woke up. Mind you, I had left the house. I didn't get no sleep yesterday. Left the house at 10. I did not get back here till 10:30 at night. Like, and I was standing most of that time. When I tell you, my feet was on fire. And I'm having a little bit of a toothache. My next appointment is October 22nd. I think I'm gonna have to get my root canal done, y'all. I really don't want to do it. I kind of want to be put to sleep for it, because it's just like, I hate that sound of like breaking teeth and shit like that. Like, I can't, but When I get my veneers, y'all, I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, so right now I'm up. Derek went to the store to go pick up a few things. I didn't feel like walking. Like I said, my feet hurt and I'm about to run back out. I have an important meeting today, y'all. It's a full circle moment and I'm just so excited, but I'm not gonna speak on it just yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit and then I will talk about it once the details are panned out. We are continuing on with our positivity end of the year mindset. Everything's gonna go right. Everything's gonna go right. Everything's gonna go right. Everything's gonna go right. And if it don't go right, it's okay. And if it goes right, it's okay. Like, it's okay. It's okay. But one of the good things is when you have been down bad for a time, like, it takes you a minute to get back to yourself because it's just kind of like, who the fuck am I? Like, I almost forgot. And, like, you know, just being around New York energy, New York people, just getting back to the little things. Like, and people think I'm joking when I say this, but just like y'all hear that ambulance in the background, like, it's a white noise to me and it sounds amazing. Like, it's just like, I love living down south, having a parking space in front of your house, my car, all that, but I miss the noise. I miss the accessibility of just being like, oh, I'm gonna walk to the store real quick. I'm gonna pop to the store real quick. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go do this. Oh, there's an art event in the park today. Like, and I know this happens everywhere else. Don't get me wrong. But it's just like, this is just my city. And that's just is what it is. I remember before, back in the day, I used to try to explain to people, but now I ain't explaining shit. Like, this is just my city and I love it. I love it. Like, I seen a video out there, I think it was Carmelo. He was doing a video about New York and he was just like, there always comes a day when a New Yorker is just like, fuck New York. He's like, there always gonna come a day, but like, they'll think that, but then they'll still think it's the best city in the world. So, hold on. Sorry, y'all. I had to text Derek back. You know, Derek, I always tell y'all, like, Derek ain't gonna go to the store without texting me. That's one thing he gonna do. But yeah, like, I'm just back and I'm better. What else I got going on? So I've been working on my drawing, like sketching and like the foundation. Well, let me not say that. I'm not gonna say I never took a drawing class because I took a lot of art. You know, back in the day, they forced a lot of art on you. They forced a lot of art. Like, I'm so thankful for the time that I went to school because it's just like, I literally had wood shop class, metal shop class, art, pottery. Like, I've done all the things and, you know, I just feel like it helped me go forward, but I never officially took a drawing class. Back in the day, I used to draw a lot, and I don't know, I never really advanced it nowhere. I should have took more drawing classes and things like that. Side note, story time. I wanted to go to art school when I was in high school. Like, that was like my thing. I knew that I wanted to do that. So there's a school in Pennsylvania, outside of Philly, well, inside Philly or whatever you want to say. It's called Drexel, and they had an art program. And I remember, like, this is back on the informational superhighway before it was the internet. You know, you just went and looked up things, like kind of like an online encyclopedia. So I just remember searching this college and seeing the website, like, ooh, one of the first websites ever. And just being like, oh my God, I want to go to that art school. I remember they sent me the packet in the mail. Packet was mad thick. And I was just like, oh my God, this looks so fun. Applied, denied. And after that, I really did not want to go to college. I did not want to go to college because I wanted to go to art school. I wanted to go to fashion school. Like, I wanted to go to FIT. My parents was like, you are not going to school in New York City. While I get the idea of why they said that and why they did that, because me being the person I am, like, but I feel like, you know, a lot of times in my life, like, opportunities where I could have really, like, okay, for example, I went to an all-white high school, right? But like, the town wasn't all white. I just went to the all-white high school. The all-black high school is right down the street. Like, I didn't necessarily go there, but because I went to the skating rink a lot, I knew a lot of the kids who went to that high school. But I always think about, like, because, you know, when I would talk to the kids that went to that school, and they'd be like, oh yeah, I'm on a drill team, I'm on a dance team, I'm on this team, I'm on this team, I'm on this team. It was just so much more, like, blackness going on, opposed to my school where it was just like, oh, the square dance and you know, like it was cool for what it was. Like I guess I had a good time in high school, but like I always think about that, like who I would have been if I went to a school with my people. Something I always think about. But I ended up leaving and going to a HBCU. So I went to a white high school and a black college. So that's why y'all hear what y'all hear now, because I'm a mix of both. Like I'm very proper when I need to be. I can definitely get to it if I have to. Like trust me. But yeah, I've just been rambling. But what else I got going on? So I'm working on my drawing. I have a new show. Okay, y'all. I have a new show. It's called Bryson. If y'all know the what is it called? The Choose Your Own Journey books, like, and I've said this before on the network, like Choose Your Own Journey books, like those were like some of my favorite. Like if you want this to happen, go to this page. If you want this to happen, go to this page. So I have an idea to create like a little podcast story about that, and the audience helps choose the next part in the story. So I selected the name Bryson because I Googled, and see, this is how you do your research, folks. I wanted to create a show that was like, oh, okay, like less relatable, but I also wanted to be Googleable. So I Googled what is the most commonly searched black name, and Bryson was the one that came up. So that's why I chose Bryson. But essentially, the story is about Bryson has a best friend. I believe his name is Chris. I think that's what I wrote down. And they were out for Bryson's 30th birthday. They went to get something to eat after the little party club. And then a couple hours later, Bryson gets a call that Chris died, or his friend died, whoever the friend is. And now the show starts with Bryson, like Chris was like his main friend that he always asked for advice and stuff. So now that he's not here, he can't call him. So now he's calling Chris's voicemail every time he has something that a decision that he has to make. And the users will be the ones who comment on it and choose the next direction in the story. So y'all, the audience, will be Chris. This is how my brain works. And normally the old me would be like, oh my God, Mush, like, don't put that out there because somebody may steal an idea. Steal it. Let's see who can do it better. Because the way my brain works, like, I be having the most randomest ideas, but I also will be like, I just need to start executing them. And like watching the event yesterday and watching Ronald and how he's, talks about the Seed and Spark and all that. Like one thing, like I've always done self-funded projects, like because of the time frame I came out, like, the GoFundMe's and stuff, like that was at the time when that was just starting. And like, I never wanted to seem like a beggar. And like the supplies was getting so expensive that I literally, like, at the time I was painting my hats, I stopped using the cheap paint and I went up to the good paint. So I was using Martha Stewart paint, and that shit was like $4, $5 for a bottle like this big. And I'm going through like mad bottles a week, buying different colors that I don't really need, but I gotta buy it because I need it for something in this. So I never used to really share my projects, but now I'm just like, hey, listen, like, this is what I'm doing, and I want people to know about it so you can support it when you see it. So go ahead to the network YouTube channel and the network Instagram, and go ahead and follow that so you can get the updates. I want to get that out this month. I want to get the first like little rendition out this month. I recorded like the first piece. At first I was going to try to find a different actor, but I'm just like, bro, if you want to get that shit done quickly and you want it to grow, you're going to have to put it out yourself. So I'm doing it myself for now. Maybe along the lines, I'll like switch it out. Because y'all know back in the day, they used to do that on shows. Like tonight, the role of will be played by. So, and I'll just step out and somebody else can step in. Because the thing is, like, going forward in my career, I could be the face on television, but I don't know if I really want that. I don't know. Before, I used to want that. Now, I'm more like director, producer, guy behind the scenes, making it work, being the puppet strings. Like, that's how I want to be. So, it is what it is. But I think I've talked long enough to make a video for Vlogtober. So this, no, Derek has a video. I don't know if he has it by himself, but I know I have a video where I was going to the event. Maybe I'll add that into this, so it could be one long thing so you guys can kind of see like behind the scenes of what I was talking about. But yes, and sorry that we're not like doing the video every day. Like in our relationship, in our situation, that would be unrealistic. It just like, one, because it's just like, you know, we're together, but we are still individuals. And I think like there was a time when people were like, oh my God, Mush and Derek, Mush and Derek, Mush and Derek, Mush and Derek, Mush and Derek. Like, it's just like, we're not a combo. Yes, we're a combo, but like we're still two individuals who have two different mindsets. Like with me, I've been recording on YouTube since I think 2009, 8. So like this is another, you know, round of me doing this. Like I was doing podcasting for damn near 10 years. Like, so it's just like my voice and just me turning on a mic, turning on a camera. It's like, let's just do it. All right, cool. What you want me to talk about? All right, cool, bet. Hey everybody, let's go. Like it comes natural to me, but for like sometimes with Derek, it may not come as natural, or if it does, you know, with me, I can see how that could be like, oh my God, much act like, you know, I do everything. Like I know I can get it. And trust me, when I get into my creative bag, I be like, because I'd be like, why y'all move so slow? Like, and so I know that's a flaw of mine. I know, but it's something I'm working on. But in order to get these videos out for 30 days, like it would just be easier for us to, you know, he do a video, I do a video, we do a video together, like to make it as easy as possible. Because the goal is to get this channel to run. And you know, there's gonna be times where I'm not always with him, and he's not always with me, and he goes to do his own thing. Like, you know, he went to go do the photo shoot a couple weeks ago. So yeah, I'm getting hot. I need to take this towel down that's hanging over here and clean up a bit. And my coffee probably got cold. But y'all, we on the rise. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Be sure to go ahead and check out like the CWF network. That's my network. So you can like stay up to date with the Bryson updates. I'm really excited about that. And you know, I feel like it can be something dope. And then, you know, it's like a whole mapped out plan. So even if you stole that idea, like you wouldn't even be able to elevate it to the next level the way that my brain is working. But y'all better call the big networks to hire me. Like the way this brain work, TV will be popping if it was up to me. But I'm just a guy with a dream. See you in the next video.